affluents of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, please welcome your 2028 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visitors' sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing what they call the zone, right, Mike? Last week when we went back and watched, I mean, whether he was throwing touchdowns or scoring with his legs, the defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, he's going to be a tough group to beat.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he takes it to the 35.
That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, New York.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Jets 16.
Here's McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Jets offense ready for their second possession. They fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 12.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First down.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. From the 35, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's now second and 10.
Second down throw for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Gain of 11. And the Jets, first down.
Hall trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brought down just shy.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Steelers.
And in motion is Coleman. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes. And now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that ought to be enough. Yeah, he's got the 1st down. Up to the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a
Third and a yard.
And it's third down.
Here's Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
43-yard line.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
Of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jets go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return, here comes Davis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. In middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 39-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Jets offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Jets first down.
first down. It's Richardson. One of the Steelers has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Past the 40. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 92 yards. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now the try for an extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Jets move out in front by the score of 17-3. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here it's the Giants' defense making a statement. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Giants just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's Ladd McConkey. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Chargers with a 3-touchdown lead, 28-7, your halftime score. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Travion Henderson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks. The rushing touchdowns. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Catch made there by Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10. Now Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Second down throw for Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Again, here's Hall. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Richardson going to throw again here on second down. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 30-yard
Throwing
line.
on second down is McCarthy. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll punch it away for the fourth time today. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Give up the middle with Hall. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. The throw on the run is complete. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Richardson. He takes off. And he will get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Steelers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start, to get blown up at the point of attack. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive, and he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Hall. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On on the give. It's Hall. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4.
On second down, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here now, 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson to throw. He'll look underneath for Hall. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
He's out of bounds at his own 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Whoa! And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. Now Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Makes the score Jets 34. Steelers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense, Jahmyr Gibbs set to get back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 29, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Gervon Dexter. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now McCarthy. Down. He'll air one out. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Gibbs will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is good, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly. Right read seemingly every time. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll have the Jets first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Jets first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Second and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. We give to Hall. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Patrick Weed. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on 3rd down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. But now you take that sack, put you in a 4th down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Steelers offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. Gervon Dexter. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Jets offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. They get 21 on that ball. And the Jets have a 1st down.
21 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New York.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, New York.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead.
Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now he's just going to put this forward. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. They'll run with Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's McCarthy. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
And the Steelers.
Man in motion is Coleman. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Gervon Dexter. He works his way in and a big milestone sack. Number 50 in his career. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. And now here comes the punt team. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 6.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.